Chapter 4. Destroy the sex in order to save it. Although John Money was pretty good at manipulating social anxieties to his own ends, even without this talent and fraud, as far as the broader society was concerned, intersex babies were, let's say, not a nice neighborhood, and Dr. John Money was an exciting new developer. Using progressive rhetoric, he pioneered a new form of neoliberal eugenics as he set about gentrifying a newly discovered population for the capitalist patriarchy. Hey, stupid, are you torn between caring for an intersex baby and just throwing it off a cliff like in 300? If only there was a convenient, medically sanctioned middle ground that accepted all major credit cards. Oh my gender! It's Dr. Money's Hollywood upstairs gender clinic, where a leg is an arm and an arm is a leg. Call 1-800-UYUCK to see if you qualify for a free bat boy. One day, perhaps while this free market mangler was having an expression session with the scalpel, he realized some of the people that he had apparently turned into boys were actually female, and some of the people that he had apparently turned into girls were actually male. The craziest things happen when you follow your dreams on behalf of someone else on their body using cosmetic surgery. So John Money combined his misperceived newfound powers with a complete misunderstanding of feminist analysis and the concept of social construction. Failing to truly comprehend any of it, he thought to himself,
"It turns out I've basically been turning whoever I want into whatever I want. So, the same principle should apply to non-intersex babies as well, no?"
The problem for the good doctor was that while the medical establishment was ready to throw intersex kids to the wolves, no one was quite ready to let him fuck up a fully human non-intersex baby just yet. John? John, no! John, we've given you your freaks, now put him down! But one day, the good doctor got a lucky break. His chance came when a woman took her twin boys to be circumcised at the local hospital, where they were using some weird circumcision technology that involved burning with electricity. Lo and behold, the doctors accidentally burned one of the kids' dicks off. This child was named Bruce. His mother was distraught and didn't know what to do. A short time later, Bruce's mother saw John Money on the TV talking about how it is possible to turn a boy into a girl because, again, he doesn't really understand what socially constructed means. But neither does anyone else, so the parents sign up and John Money starts working his creepy brand of neoliberal black magic. Presumably, he said,
"I do not see why we cannot, experimentally circumcise our way out of a problem that was created by, experimental circumcision. After all, like Mama always say, the only thing that stops a bad doctor remodeling your genitals is a good doctor remodeling your genitals. Clearly, we have no choice but to destroy the sex in order to save it."
However, unlike with previous operations on males who were intersex and had, at least to the knowledge available at the time, gone on to be successfully raised as girls, Bruce did not appreciate the good doctor's intervention at all. After rejecting Dr. Money's regime at age 13, Bruce would later go on to identify as male, attempt surgical reconstruction of his genitals, marry a woman, and eventually shoot himself in the head with a sawed-off shotgun at age 38. Of course, after the fact, everyone from the people involved in the experiment to the wider medical establishment knows that this project was a complete failure. However, the sexist assumption made by the broader culture is that the operation didn't work this time because Bruce was, quote-unquote, really a boy. They think that the reason he wasn't attracted to males and he didn't like femininity was because his real boy brain was telling him not to. The problem with this explanation, obviously, is that plenty of real boys are attracted to males and like things that are considered feminine, especially given that almost anything can be considered feminine. However, if any of these perfectly normal inclinations had been shown by the boy that John Money had experimented on, it would have been interpreted as a success. We've made a girl. This is another way of saying that the logic of this experiment erased homo and bisexuality. Under a patriarchy, to be a man is to be a heterosexual male, the implication being that homosexuals are in some fundamental way not really a member of their own sex. As was the case with John Money's original intersex babies, homosexuals are also seen by the patriarchy as living tragic half-lives that could only ever hope to be improved by anything that a heterosexual scalpel might have to offer.